Blessings and gratitude, everyone. If y'all are new here, my name is Hanuna. I am the witch, author, and poet of Magical Eden. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. And if y'all are returning, hey family, welcome back to our sacred garden. I'm always honored, excited, and elated to be in your presence. Thank you all so very much for coming back onto this YouTube channel, and I'm just grateful to be back. I'm grateful to be doing recordings again. I know that it hasn't, I didn't take a really long break, but I've been slowing down on posting content, and the reason is because I've really been dedicating my time to restructuring, and I've been dedicating my time to getting things done in the apothecary, along with taking care of home, taking care of myself, and getting myself together, getting my health together, and things of that nature. So I've been slowing down a lot on YouTube. However, I'm going to be picking back up again so that we can just continue on along our journey and whatnot. As you can see, we have 3 different piles here that we are actually going to be picking from, or that you are going to be picking from, hopefully, if you decide to, and or you may be open to all of them. This is going to be pile number 1, this is going to be pile number 2, and then this is going to be pile number 3. Now, at first, I was just simply going to pull cards to see what was going to come through. I am filming this during the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. So the energy today in my home has been a bit chaotic, but thankfully me and Dad were able to just, get everything, calm back in the home, and things are finally fine. My 3-year-old right now is actually napping, so we're going to try to get through this reading while he's napping, and when he wakes up, we're just going to let it be what it is. And anyway, yes. So do me a favor, go ahead and just kind of calm yourself. Go ahead and take 3 deep breaths in and out to make sure that they are long and deep so that you can be present within your body, be present within your space, and be present within your mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with our reading. If you chose pile number 1, let's go ahead and get started. Now, again, at first I was definitely just going to pull cards, but now we are in a space where we're just, like I said, we're just going with the flow. And that's just simply what I've been feeling recently. It's just about going with the flow. Again, at this time, we're filming this during the phase of the Aries new moon, so whatever messages come through, I'm definitely feeling like they're going to be for this moon phase that we're in right now. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Also, for whatever reason, I really want to point out the fact that I do have 3 oils here that I'm wanted to show you real quick. For pile number 1, the first oil that we have here is the Fast Cash that I created to go into the apothecary. I hope that you guys can see this. I can't, I think it's focusing, I can't tell. But this is definitely the Fast Cash ritual oil, and this was definitely made for those who like to make quick bucks and whatnot. It's gonna work differently for everyone, of course, because we all have our own energies and whatnot, and the universe is co-responding to us in its way, and also in a way that is unique to us and our energy. So keep that in mind. This oil is obviously available on the apothecary on the website. And then, of course, we have here the spiritual protection oil that I use to ensure that I am spiritually protected. I also anoint things that I'm wearing, right? Like amulets and whatnot, because amulets are used for protection, of course. So yes, that's what this oil is used for. You can also anoint certain parts of your body. I hope that you guys can see that, which I don't think you can, but anyway, I'm hoping. Wait, let me see if I can get closer. Okay, well, I don't think it's going to focus, but anyway. And then we also do have here the Witch's Brew oil that I love because, yes, used to heighten your intuition, protect your circle, amplify your magic, and anoint your tools. Best when used during a full moon. Absolutely. I love this oil. I love this oil. I love everything that I create in my apothecary, to be honest. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, yep, those are the oils that we have here. And I also have the Seer candle lit right now that I'm actually enjoying and vibing with, of course. Yeah, so anyway, finally we get to the reading, right? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what card we have here. I don't know anything about the cards that we have. We're just going to be flowing and vibing with the energy. Oh, okay. So the first card that came out for you was the stairway. You're choosing something. There's a choice. You're headed somewhere. And I don't know why with this I'm hearing the word confusion. And it's interesting that I hear the word confusion because normally when there's a choice to be made, you have to consider, there's so many things to consider when you're making a choice. At the same time, sometimes we are called to not make a choice at all, but to really sit with ourselves and ask Spirit, where are you leading me to? Please use me and please upload the information into me. That way I can make the right decision. And so Spirit, I ask that you please give me the tools that I need and also to just simply guide my footsteps so that I'm always walking in alignment with my highest and my greatest good. And in that sense, I follow you and I surrender to your divine guidance. So this to me is this card where sometimes things do get a bit, like I said, confusing, but I feel like that's when there's like too many voices. Like what I'm hearing right now is like the word voices. It's like someone is constantly hearing things and they're not really sure if like what they're hearing is for them or they're just like this sense of confusion. Like there's so many things. What I'm hearing is that there's someone that is awakening to their power. There's someone that is awakening to their gifts. And as a result of that, their gifts are leading them somewhere. But because they're not used to being in the gift, they're just not really sure exactly where to go. What it sounds like is that you're someone whose intuition is awakening, or you're learning how to tap into your intuition. And as a result of you tapping into that intuition, you yourself are becoming more awakened. And that's the energy that I'm getting with this. But also I feel like when you walk through those doors, there's this like anticipation or nervousness and even hesitation before you walk through. And the reason is because you're not sure exactly what is on the other side. You're not sure if there's danger. You're not sure if there's wealth. And what I'm hearing is that someone doesn't really want to take a risk. And the reason why they don't is because they're feeling like they want something that is certain. They feel more comfortable in certainty. And I feel like there's someone here that could definitely be in like this space where it just feels, I don't want to say it feels voided, but you're not, like your feet aren't on solid ground, if that makes sense. Like you just kind of feel like there's nothing beneath you to support you. And because of that, it almost kind of makes you hesitant to go through this door. You may have been having a lot of dreams recently about, I don't know why I'm like hearing like the word like stairway or like Jacob's ladder. Like Jacob's ladder is coming through right now. And I'm also hearing like a stairway to heaven. So someone could definitely be looking to experience something beautiful in their life. But before they get there, again, like there's just like this hesitation because they're not really sure exactly what it looks like. What I'm also hearing is that before this person crosses over, I don't know why the word cross over is coming through, but I'm going to trust that. It almost kind of feels like this individual is used to, what I'm hearing is like the word disappointment. And it almost feels like they're just afraid of taking this next leap or this next step because they feel like there's some type of pain attached to it. Like nothing good lasts forever. It's too good to be true. And because of that, it's like plaguing your ability to make this choice. But Spirit, I just heard the word sit down. Right now, it's time for you to sit down and to listen, because the more that you go within your internal space, the more that you can listen to what the voices are saying. Whoever this is, you're hearing things and you're trying to figure out whether it's your imagination or not. I cannot help but feel that. I don't know why I keep hearing like the voices, and it's for someone, they're having trouble deciphering something. Like things are not clear, and they're having trouble with this like direction. I don't know why I'm hearing like, do I take the red pill or do I take the blue pill? Like, you know what I mean? But whatever you do, you can either take the pill that is going to allow you to tap into this otherworldly energy that is going to help to awaken you to your power, or you're going to take the pill that is going to keep you asleep. Like, what is it that you're consuming? What medicine are you taking any medications? What is it that you're consuming? Or the word is like administration. Like, what are you administering? Or like, what are you giving yourself? Like the antidote, like what is the antidote here? Or are you taking something that is plaguing you and tricking yourself into believing that it's an antidote? Or is someone trying to give you something saying that, oh, this is the antidote, this is the answer to your problem, but then you take it and then it causes even more of a problem. So it's like, what really do I choose? Like nowadays, everything is just, there's so much information on like out there to the point where you feel like everything that you do or nothing that you do is good enough, or no matter what you do, it's gonna wreak havoc somehow. This is the reason why you have to be able to sit down with yourself and really tune into your own inner world, because there's too many voices, like there's too many opinions, there's too many things, thoughts, opinions, feelings, right, that are shaping the choices that you are making. So right now it could be time for you to sit down and be in your own world right now so that you can be led through the right door. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue, and I may or may not pull more cards from the mermaid. The mermaid. Okay, so we have here, oh wow, Judgment, and then we have the Chariot, we have the Knight of Wands, and then we also have the Strength card. So am I surprised to see this? No. And the reason why I'm not surprised to see this is because first and foremost, we do have a fire card here. And also it's so funny because even though the Chariot is water, it's ruled by Cancer, it still is giving me this like fiery vibe, but it's giving me the vibration of like knowing. No, I'm just hearing like you're knowing like what it takes, like you have what it takes to like plunge. And for whatever reason, I'm feeling like this Knight of Wands here is having to be reminded of its power. I don't know why I'm hearing that the Knight of Wands was wounded at some point, but now what's happening is that they're literally like heading straight ahead, but what's happening is like they're being brought to a halt. And the reason is because there's something that must be looked at, there's something that is being collected, there's something that is being deciphered, there's something that is being seen, there's something that is being analyzed. For whatever reason, this Judgment card is that for it feels like I just heard like the final awakening. Like this is something that you've been on this path of this journey for a while now, and now the answers that you're looking for are about to show face. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be diving into like these really like hard truths right now, and I'm hearing like the word unsettling, so it may be unsettling for you. At the same time, it's one of those things where I'm hearing Spirit say it's you have to trust it, yes, but also trust in your own wisdom. Like you're leveling up here, but before you can level up, before you can take that next step, what has to happen is that you have to be self-assured and know that if you are moving forward, that you're headed down the right direction. But to make sure that you're doing that, you have to allow yourself to be led first. I just heard the word leadership. Someone is like looking into getting into some type of like leadership role, and before they get into that leadership role, they have to be self-assured first. They have to be self-assured. I feel honestly like this is someone being reminded of who they are right now. This is someone being reminded to think about everything that has happened in your life, and think about where you are wanting to go, and think about like not just how you're going to get there, but also honor your inner knowing, like honor your, I don't know why I'm hearing like honor your intuition. It's so funny because at the bottom of this deck here, we do have the Fool card. Spirit, can you please give me more clarity on like what is going on? I just heard the word like flamboyant. Okay, so these cards definitely just shot out. And then you also have, let's see, you have the Fool card, the Eight of Cups, you have the Five of Wands in reverse, and you also have the Hangman. This is making me feel like there's someone who you're definitely leaving something behind. You're not taking something with you, or you're not allowing yourself to continue to carry some type of baggage. Like, I feel like there are so many things right here that you're calling into judgment. You're turning in your spiritual homework, and you're reflecting and looking at your life saying, what did I do? Where did I go? How did I get here? And also like, where am I going? The Knight of Wands right now is speaking to me the loudest, and even more so than the Chariot. And I say that because I'm hearing like the word navigation and like travel, but more importantly, it's this feels like traveling within your own internal space. For some of you, this very well could be travel like out in the world. Like it could be you traveling the world, which I don't see the World card here, but I do see some type of travel or like new venture that you're wanting to get into. But you have to be reminded of your power. But not even just being reminded of your power, you have to also be reminded to remember to take things take it slow if that makes sense. But the reason though is because someone is having to like rebuild confidence. Like they're rebuilding their confidence. They're relearning how to stand in their own power. They're relearning how to utilize their own strength, and they're relearning like where their strength comes from. I feel like this is you having the courage to walk away from anything that people or that someone gave you. For someone, I'm hearing like they were really sensitive, or they're coming, I don't know why they're giving me like Pisces vibrations. Like this feels like a Pisces, or like a Pisces with like a really strong, like fiery attitude. But the heart of you, or the core of you, is someone that is very sensitive. You don't show it a lot. Like you wear like a lot of bravery on the surface, but who you are is someone that is a lot more soft. Like you're softer within you, but you're also very brave and courageous. And Spirit is saying is like, I want to remind you of the power that you have. I want to remind you of, sorry about that, you guys. I had to look back because I think my partner's right here. I think he's locking the door for me. Thank you, babe. Mm-hmm. So basically, yes. And I also kind of feel like at some point in time, I feel like you may have been like hung up on something. Like, I don't know why I just heard like you tripped over your steps. But like someone was like tripping over their steps, but like now they're just like, look, like there's so many things that I want to do. Like I know that this is no longer for me. I'm taking the plunge and I'm leaving and I'm letting myself go. The decision that you have to make, Spirit is saying, is that once you do sit down and once you do think about, like, not even just think about, but once you sit to yourself and once you meditate, like I'm hearing like meditation. And it's so funny because even right now, like I don't feel as clear, but I don't feel like it's me that's not clear. I feel like it's you that's not clear. And I'm not trying to say that to project it onto you at all. It's not that at all. I just feel like someone is not clear. But Spirit is saying is that the way that you get clear is that you have to sit in silence. Like I'm hearing like fire burning. So I don't know if you have like a fireplace going, or like if you have a fireplace in your home, but there's something about you scrying into like fire, or like scrying into some kind of, like some, I don't know why I keep hearing fireplace and like a chimney, or like something with the, like a chimney, or I'm seeing like a cauldron. Like, it could definitely be that your ancestors are looking to speak to you, but the way that they speak to you is like through fire. Like whether it be, I just heard like fire Reiki. So it's fire Reiki or something dealing with fire, and like fire water. And I'm also hearing like Hennessy, like it's like a like dark brown liquor. It's like liquor and it's like fire. And I'm hearing like a fireball, and then I'm seeing like Dragon Ball Z. That's so funny that that's coming through. Like they speak to you, but they speak to you through fire. Like it's so interesting. I just heard Samoa. That's so interesting. I don't know who's watching this, but there's something about fire that's coming through for someone. So whatever that means to you, just kind of, take that with what you will. Anyway, so basically looking back at this, I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, listen, I feel like the Spirit is saying is like, I don't want you to continue to have your guard up, because the more that you have your guard up, the more that it's going to detour you away from where you're trying to be led. You have to learn when to use your ego, and you have to learn when not to use it. Like use your ego when it's needed, but also like let it go when you don't need it, right? I do feel like you guys are moving on from something. You may be moving on from some, oh my goodness, as I say that, you have coming apart, and you also have magic stream. Someone may not be very happy, or they may feel scared. Like I don't know why, I don't know why I'm hearing like they feel afraid of like going and moving and leaving. It's like, I wish that I could take you with me, but I know that this is not good. This is giving me like a relationship kind of vibration, where it's like, okay, we've been at this before, like we've been through this before, but I can't keep allowing you to do this. Like you're hurting yourself and you're hurting me, and I feel like I have to choose to go. That's where the confusion is coming in, because it's like you feel like you want to stay in something like a situation, or you feel like you want to stay somewhere, but then it's like, that what's best for you is to go. Like, that. Like, if you were to choose this, then that this is going to be the outcome. But if you were to choose this, then that there's a possibility that there could be something greater. Like, I'm seeing someone like go, like choose, I'm hearing like choose right. Like, you may want to choose left, but you're choosing left out of habit. Does that make sense? Okay. I just heard that it may hurt and it may sting, but don't worry, because this is going to help you. And the way that it's going to help is that you're going to find this sense of like individuality, uniqueness, strength, but also courage. Conviction is definitely coming through, and I can see that because it's Aries. You have transcending here, and then you also have patience, and then you have light. I feel like with this, like there's this stream of love that flows, right? And then it all leads to this one place. It's the prayers you speak, it's the feelings you have. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm hearing like there's someone whose name starts with the letter C here. And no, I'm not just naming stuff. Like I'm hearing, this is, just take it as it resonates. I'm hearing the name Chris. Like the name is Chris. And that's one name, but that's just one. And then I'm hearing like I'm hearing like the word poets. So like this could definitely be someone who has like a poetic vibe, or this could be someone who talks like they're a poet, or they could be like very prophetic, or the way that they come across as like the way that they get their point across is through a way like a way dealing with arts possibly. Or this could very well be someone that just has like this poetic vibe to them. Like they may not be into poetry, but they are poetry. Does that make sense? Like that's just like the vibe that I'm getting. This person also comes across as like very quiet at first, but then they open up a little bit like when they get around like certain people, but it takes time for them to trust. And Spirit is saying that to honor that, because it may take time for you to trust, but don't allow that lack of trust to keep you rooted and like where you are, because you're going to miss out if you keep like, I don't know why the word is like alienating yourself, or like if someone just continues to stay in this one zone or like in this one space. Yes, you leaving means, or you going and venturing off into this thing that's better for you is going to come with a sacrifice, but is it really a sacrifice if it's not good for you anyway? Right? And that's the question that is like being asked. I feel right now that Spirit is saying is that it's time for you to start asking yourself the uncomfortable questions. And or you're going to start being asked the uncomfortable questions. And that is what I'm seeing for you. I feel that the way to clarity and what helps you make this choice is that always choose what is in alignment with you, but you have to trust your intuition, and you have to allow your intuition to override your feelings and emotions. Honor your feelings and emotions, but do not identify with them. You are not tired. You are not angry. You are not hurt. You are in a state of experiencing it, but that is not what your identity is. And I don't know who needed to hear that, but that message is yours. So with this choice card, remember that if you have trouble making a choice, remember that it is okay for you to calm yourself, to take some deep breaths, and to sit in your own energy, to sit within your own mental plane, because everything is mental anyway, okay? I want you to sit with that, and I want you to sit with yourself, and I want you to allow yourself to be guided. When you listen to your intuition, no matter what gender you are, I want you to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is always going to lead you exactly where you are meant to be. And if you are setting intention to be somewhere where you're more fulfilled, then allow your intuition to speak and shine through. If you're not used to working with your intuition and you need help, let me know down in the comments. I got you, okay? The last thing that I want to say too is that you have patience here and light. I don't want to skip that. You have patience here and you have light. I feel like the more that you give yourself time, and it's so funny because look at, she's meditating. Stop it. Can you see that? Oh my God, she's meditating, you guys. I love it. I didn't even realize that. She's meditating and she's just sitting there patiently. She's just submerged. And the beautiful thing about this mermaid card here is that she's got this beautiful purple. Oh, she's so gorgeous to me. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. Like, she's got this purple that's wisdom. When you sit into meditation and you allow yourself to breathe, and when you allow yourself to be, you allow the downloads to come through to you, okay? You are strong, you are mighty, you are so many amazing and beautiful things. And I want you to remember that you yourself you have it. Like, you have the power, like you have the courage, you have the love, you have a big heart. I can feel it. Like, I can feel it through your reading. And I wanted to say that in a soft way because I feel like There's someone that may need that. I don't know why, but there's like this masculine energy that I feel that can really benefit from divine feminine energy. They could really benefit from divine feminine energy. If you accept hugs, I give you one with the utmost love and respect, okay? The light will shine through eventually. Don't worry. And there's always light all around you. Don't forget that, okay? Anyways, again, I love you. And thank you for listening into this, to this reading. And I will catch you in my next video. All right, if y'all chose pile number 2, thank you so much for coming on. I actually had to stop because I had to fix the lighting. And I'm going to go ahead and burn some more incense because that's just what I feel guided to do. And just in case y'all are wondering, this is Belizean Breeze that I'm burning. And I love to keep my altar alive. I love to keep my altar alive with incense and candles because it's not just the fact that it's a vibe. It's just the fact that that's just what I feel like you need to do with an altar. You keep it alive, you keep it burning, you keep it going. And the way that you keep it alive without, the way that you keep your altar alive without constantly having to burn candles and things like that, or incense, is you keep things on your altar that are alive. For example, plants and crystals, right? They're alive, they have frequency, they have obviously vibration, right? And they correspond with, other, energies and whatnot. So that is the way that you keep your altar alive. Also with oils and herbs and, just stuff like that. Why am I saying this to you? I have no idea. I guess there was just like a teachable moment, but I just heard Spirit say to believe in yourself. Like, I want you to learn how to believe in yourself. Also, if you want to know what oils these are that I have here on my altar, please go back and listen to pile number 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading if you chose pile number 2. Also, my 3-year-old is awake right now, or he rose up, so I want you to keep that in mind. I don't know why I feel like this is not like... There we go. I couldn't really hardly see it. Anyways. Okay. Let's see what we have here. What is your card? We have the Mountain. You can't go through it. You have to go around it. You have to... I just heard Your Majesty. Like, look at this as like a majestic card. Mountains are things that you just absolutely cannot walk through. Like, you cannot walk through. And even when you climb it, there's always a taller mountain to climb. Right? This is giving me Capricorn energy. Like having to climb or having to figure out how to master this mountain. You don't master the mountain by trying to beat it to the ground. Instead, you have to understand it for what it is and respect it for what it is and figure out how to go around even when you feel like it's going to take too long. What I'm getting with, I'm hearing like the word patience. Like someone is like tired, like they feel burdened, or they're tired and they're wondering like, when am I going to get my break? Like, I'm just so tired. Like, this is like, the world is shifting, changing. There's so many things that are just, I feel like things are like not in my favor. I feel like everything is just so hard. Like, some things feel like a non-negotiable. And I also am hearing like there's something, or like a need to ground. This is bringing me to like really strong and like rigid, like Capricorn energy. Not that Capricorn is like the only rigid sign, but it's just energy that just won't go anywhere. Like, no matter where you go, no matter where you turn, it just won't go anywhere. And you're just like, how do I deal with this kind of energy? I'm lost. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Let's see what your cards are talking about. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Someone is like putting in a lot of work and they feel like their wants, their needs, their desires are like not being met. Yep. They feel like their wants, their needs, their desires are simply not being met. You have the 6 of Wands here. You have the Moon card in reverse, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It almost kind of feels like everything that you've been constantly trying, that you've been giving to, that you've been watering, that you've been planning for, that you've been planting seeds for, it just feels like, I don't know why it feels like you're working super hard, but you're not getting enough. It's like having this like really hard Capricorn kind of energy, and it's like, how do you work with that? I'm gonna tell you something right now, okay? It's going to, for some of you, it's going to take a lot of not resistance, but it's going to take a lot of, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not resistance, persistence. There you go. It takes a lot of persistence. And even if you don't see it, right? Like all you can, it's like for some of you, all you can see is the obstacle. Like all you can see is the obstacle. You don't know any, like you don't see like a way around it. Like you're having a hard time seeing a way around it. I'm going to be real with you. I can hear you smacking your teeth at this. I can already feel it. I can already sense it. What I'm hearing to tell you, I'm just going to be honest, is that you have to learn how to enjoy the journey. Some of you have to learn how to enjoy the journey without any expectation. This is bringing me like Taurus vibes too. This is bringing me like Taurus and Capricorn energy. Like, it's like you want to put so much into this, but you're feeling like it's just not, like what you're doing isn't enough. Like you're going above and beyond to get somewhere, but it's not paying, you feel like it's not paying off. Like you don't feel like it's paying off. I just heard Spirit say that some things are just not seen on the surface level. Some things run deeper. Like those are literally the words that I'm hearing being used. It's like some things just run deeper. And the work that you're putting in right now, and I can totally understand this. It's like the energy that you're putting in right now, you may not see it paying off at this very moment, but there's something very magical about what you're doing. If you could just continue on with the journey. The Eight of Swords is in reverse here. I just heard Spirit say that you're being shown your fears right now. There's someone with the fear of like the lack of security. As I say that, this Five of Pentacles is out right now. Okay, so yeah, I didn't want this to feel like a very disempowering reading, and I'm hoping that it does not. What I do want to say though is that at the bottom of your deck, you do have the Two of Cups, right? So we're going to show that, leave that face up here. Oh, look at that. You have the King of Pentacles and you also have the Six of Swords in reverse. With these cards, what it feels like is, I just heard Spirit say short and simple. I'm not going to use too many words. I'm going to try my best to, I'm just going to say what comes through. I'm not going to force anything. I just heard that there's like this level of mastery. Before you know it, you're going to be someone who ended up figuring out how to, you're going to be someone that figured out the how to. Like that's literally what it is. You are someone who is going to figure out the how to do this, how to do that. It's your experience, it's your journey, it's your lessons that you've learned about self-defeat, self-sabotage. It's your lessons about, you know, investments and putting your money where you need it to go. And you are going to be the leader or the light and the guide that other people come to figure out how to get things in their place. Like there's something about your failures, right? Quote unquote failures, and what you felt like you were defeated by, that you will master, and people will then come to you asking you, how did you do it? So Spirit is saying is that even though you may feel like you're putting in all this hard work and you're putting in all this energy for you to feel like you're not getting enough in return, before you know it, you are going to end up not having to lift a finger, because you're going to make money by the minute. Like, I feel like you're going to make money by the minute. You walk into a room, you've already been paid $100,000 just by simply being in the room. Like, that is the type of energy that you are going to have. You are going to literally, and you are the walking embodiment of wealth. Earlier in your reading, I did speak to you and state that I wanted you to go back and look at the oils that I mentioned in pile number 1. One of the oils that I did mention was the fast cash. I'm going to be real. This is not your oil. I don't think that the fast cash is your oil for long term. I feel like fast cash is only your oil to get things, like to kind of make ends meet for the time being. I don't see you working with fast cash to for long term. In fact, I don't feel like anyone should be working with fast cash for long term. However, you can use it wisely. And it's interesting that that's coming through right now. And thank you so much, Spirit, for pointing this out to me. I really do appreciate, love you. Thank you for that clarity. Is that when you do, if you decided to use the fast cash, right, whatever money that you make using fast cash, you set some of that money to the side and you save and you invest, and then you use the rest for whatever you need to do, right? That is how you end up accumulating over time. Okay. And not only that, with the savings that you have, you can use that when you need to, or build. I just heard to build your fund. Build your fund. There's something that Spirit is that you're seeing right here. I'm hearing the word poverty. It's no matter how much I show up, I still feel like I'm in poverty. Well, the reason why this is, and look, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I'm gonna have a real moment. All right. Now, this is probably going to be off-putting to some people, but I'm not here to be palatable to everybody. All right. There are some people who manifest and they make a way out of no way. There are people who are out here. There's people out here really manifesting, really truly manifesting. And I'm not talking about, someone says, I'm using the power of, I'm co-creating with the universe and all this stuff, but then all they gotta do is say, Aunt Susan, or whoever, can you please give me $10,000 because I really just need this or whatever. And then they go and then Aunt Susan gives it to them, and then it's just I manifested $10,000. You manifested $10,000 by simply asking, but did you do anything? Did you put any real work into that? What did you really do? And then next thing you know, this person goes and then they blow it on whatever. And then they call that manifesting. No, all you did was really just ask. Your true power in your case is going to come from you actually putting in the work. Now, it's not to say that the person that went to Aunt Susan to ask for that money is wrong. No, but there are some people who manifest because of family inheritances, or, this type of family, or it's because they have someone in their circle that just is made of money, and they're just living a life. And you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to bring certain things into this, but if you know, you know. And I'm pretty sure that someone is going to be in the comments probably spewing venom at me and things like that. But you know what? It is what it is. There are some people who manifest by putting in the work, and then there are others who manifest because they have the privilege to just receive. Unfortunately, you may be listening to this or watching this video and you don't have that privilege, or you feel like you don't. And you know what? That is the reason why your reward will be even sweeter, because at least you know the power of truly having gratitude for having to do something. And I know that you probably don't want to hear that right now, but that is the message coming through. It's just the message coming through. I feel it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not here to be palatable. I'm just not going to do it. And I have to trust that no matter what, I'm okay. And I'm going to trust that. And I feel like Spirit is also letting you know that no matter what, you are okay. You are going to be in alignment with people who know the struggle. Now, for those of y'all that don't know this, I actually was raised in the Jordan Downs projects, and also in the Nickerson Gardens, and also in Inglewood, and also in Long Beach, and also in Compton. So for me, right, I understand, right? I truly understand. And I know all too well what it is like to have to work your ass off because you are a part of a marginalized group, right? I get that. And it's so funny that this is coming through right now. And again, I'm not here to be palatable. If you can relate to it, you can relate to it. If you feel some type of way, click out. And I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I'm having a real moment with you. It's not easy. It is not easy, but it is possible. You don't need easy. You need possible. Wow, what a word. You don't need easy. You just need possible. That is all you need. Oh my goodness. And as I say that, you have the Ace of Wands. Everything that is said right now, everything that we just said, Spirit is like, bingo, there's your light. There you go. There's your light. You are learning how to make a way out of no way. And guess what is at the bottom of your deck? Stop playing. You have the Magician card. You have the Magician card. Wow. What I feel, honestly, is like before you know it, you are going to be, you're going to be receiving the best, and I mean the best of your life. oh, you're going to be receiving the best. Like, I can't say anything except you're going to be receiving the best. You are receiving the best. If you are here right now listening to this in pile number 2, this is a sacred and honest space. It's honest, right? Like, it's not gonna be pleasant for some people, but it is what it is, right? Like, it's not gonna be pleasant. It's not going to be pleasant. I can hear it now. I don't want to manifest that kind of energy, but what I am going to say is that it is what it is. I'm not here to, I'm just going to be real. And it's so funny that I keep wanting to say that, because I feel like this is also like the energy where it's like, you are here to have a real experience. Like, you are truly experiencing real life. Like, you are truly experiencing, and I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your ethnicity is. I don't care what your nationality is. You know what poverty feels like, right? You know what poverty feels like. And because of that, you are also going to experience the complete opposite. But even what you believe, or what we believe to be poverty, could be someone else's heaven, right? And this is not a matter or a game of comparison, but it's a matter of learning how to appreciate love what is right here in front of you. And that is what the mountain is teaching you. It's teaching you how to see the magnificence of what is in front of you, no matter how hard it looks. Look at it, observe it, and be wowed by the experience of this mountain. Because pretty soon, the energy you carry is going to be just the amount and the size of that mountain, if not greater. Let's see what your oracle says. Dry desert, stop it. Storm fields, expansion. You have magic here. You have communication and you have positivity. Listen, all right, need we say more? Like, what is it else that we need to say to this? Like, I feel honestly like this dry desert, this is pointing to someone they're trying to make ends meet right now. They're trying to make ends meet. They're doing what they can. They're putting in the work. They're putting in the money. They're trying their best to invest, and they feel like their well is running dry. This feels like, it feels like someone brought something from a past life. Like, I don't know if someone's like bringing something to a past life, but I just heard that you're here to finish it off in this one. It's so interesting because I feel like you're going to be one of the richest people in your family, and not even just by way of money, but by experience. You are going to be rich with experience. The King of Pentacles here is so rich in experience because this energy had to put the work in. This energy had to put the work in, right? Like, this is not energy that just was like, oh, I got it easy, I got it made. And if you live that kind of life, more power to you, right? No, more power to you. But this is not your reading. It's not. If you cannot resonate with anything about like having to work for money, or not even just for money, but like having to work to make ends meet, having to actually do something to make money, then this is not your reading. If you have never had to lift your finger, this is not for you. And it's not to shame anybody that doesn't have to lift the finger. It's not to shame you. It's not. More power to you. More power to you. I'm talking about the ones that are manifesting based off of them being strategic, based off of them getting out there in the field, by them getting their hands dirty, by them having to navigate through the chaos, by them knowing what it is like to feel without, to go without. You are making a way to go with. Why am I hearing to go with? You are making a way out of no way. I keep hearing it. You are making a way out of no way. I feel like this individual can definitely benefit from High John the Conqueror. High John the Conqueror root, or High John the Conqueror root oil. I feel that. I do see communication and positivity. I feel like your guides are speaking directly to you to try to be more positive, to try to use more positive words. Redirect what you're saying. I'm so broke. You're not broke. You are learning how to master your skill set to bring in the wealth that you desire. You are in the state of mastery. You are not broke. You're in a state of mastery. Choose to communicate with yourself differently. I'm hearing Spirit say, I want you to lock in. Spirit is not wanting you to give up on anything, because if you continue and you push forward and you continue to show up, that before you know it, you have expanded. The seeds that you have planted are not meant to be wasted, because soon enough, you are going to see that every seed that you have planted will grow and produce, and it will keep on expanding. I just heard the words like global distribution. Global distribution. Everybody has to start somewhere. We all start from somewhere, right? And we got to start from somewhere. Like, that's so interesting that Spirit is saying that it's like you have to start from somewhere. We all are starting somewhere. We all have a story, and you're the CEO, right? Like, you are the CEO. And it's so interesting because I don't want to make people feel as though they're wrong for like how they're manifesting, or I don't want to make people feel like I don't want to make anyone feel that way. But even if what I said is unpalatable, even if what I said is not, it doesn't matter. Like, if what I said is unpalatable, ask yourself why. Because in no way, shape, or form do I mean to be offensive, but I'm here to have a real experience, and I'm experiencing something very real. And not everyone can speak to that. And it's okay. And so this is me affirming and confirming that this could be how someone feels. Also, if you're around people who are rubbing in your face that they have money and you don't, those are not your people. If you're around someone who is purposely attempting to make you feel bad because you're not in the same tax bracket as them, those are not your people. Because let's just be real. We all know that those who are truly free don't pay taxes. Or you don't have to, they know that taxes are voluntary. Anyway, you do have magic here along with the Magician card. I do feel like this is you literally working your magic behind the scenes. It could be something that you could be doing now that you're going to start seeing play out during the full moon phase. I don't know what full moon that's going to be. For those of y'all that don't know me, I work with the energy that I feel. This is not me flexing, but I will feel the energy well before I even know that there is a certain like full or new moon. The reason why I do that, or the reason why I know that it's possible for me, is because one, I live it. Two, because of where my planets sit. They sit in the ninth house. I have a really strong high connection to to planetary bodies and whatnot. So I feel it before I actually am conscious, or not conscious of it, but I feel it before I can logically interpret it or understand it. If that makes sense. So I'll feel it, I'll sit with it, and then I'll say, this is what I'm feeling. And then I'll do a whole channel without pulling tarot cards, without pulling an astrology chart. And it's that type of experience that you're going to have the more that you dive into your gift, your skill set, and your gift. You're learning how to use your gifts. You are using every resource available to you right now. You are the vessel. You are the altar. You are the table. Like, I don't know why. It's like you are everything you need and more. This globe, or this ball that this magician has right now, it has like literally every suit. It's so powerful. Like, you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. I want you to start owning that, okay? Trust in your magic. Trust in your magic, excuse me. My nose is, I don't know, it's being funny right now. So anyway, make sure that you trust and because before you know it, you are going to be, I'm telling you, CEO in the making. I trust that for you. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your presence here always, of course. If y'all need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at CassandraTurner.com. And if you wish to, you guys can follow along with me on Instagram over at Magic of Eden. I'm always honored, excited, any ladies, to be in your presence. We're always vibing, you guys. So thank you for being patient with me. And if there's nothing else that I can do for you, I will catch you in my next video. All right, if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I have to turn the light up for you guys. Give me 1 second, if you don't mind. There we go. All right, so the lighting is going to be a little bit weird because the weather we're having today is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of iffy and wonky, but no matter what, it's always beautiful. Earth is always so beautiful. Anyway, this is your reading. We may or may not be pulling from this deck as well for more clarity. And we're going to go ahead and continue. Let's see what your card is. Okay, you have what looks like the lilies. Okay, lilies. This is maternal energy that's coming through right now with this one. Like mother, like a gift to a mother, or someone's like mothering something. Like, it's definitely giving me like mother vibes. I immediately want to just turn your cards over. Give me 1 second. Let's just go ahead and turn this over. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse here. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Hermit card. The Hermit is asking something. The Hermit sees something, and it just kind of knows. What's going on here with this 7 of Swords? Spirit, can you please do me a favor and just clarify what's going on here? For whatever reason, I just want to be silent. All right, we have another card here, which is the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is like giving me like a vibration or something dealing with the home. And also your cards were coming out like fast, like okay. Your cards were definitely coming out like really fast, like as I was shuffling, which I find to be really interesting. Like your oracle cards were just like, they were zooming. So there's something, somebody is like slowing down. Someone is definitely slowing down. And someone definitely sees something. Like there's something that's being revealed here, and for whatever reason, like I'm seeing like someone is like choosing like no longer to like overreact to something. This card here, you know, Spirit, can you please give us a little bit more with this lady here? Let's see. We're gonna pull from the Lenormand deck again. There's one. You guys, give me 1 second. I need to see something here. Something is like, give me one moment. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know why I'm hearing like an elderly woman, or this could definitely be a guide. Like I'm picking up on the fact that this could be someone's like guide, or someone's like grandmother, or someone's mother that's coming through. But I feel like they're offering wisdom to you right now. And I feel like the what they're offering, the wisdom that they're offering, wisdom of like they want you to calm yourself, and they want you to return like back to like what they taught you. And the reason why they're saying that is because you returning back to like this old way is going to help things be more calm in your home space. There's something about the home space being like very chaotic. You could be like a male, or I don't really care like how you identify, but there's a mother that is wanting to like speak to you about what's going on. And I feel like I heard the word like discombobulated, and they don't want you to feel like you're alone in this. In fact, they want to help you. If this is someone that passed on, that is no longer here, then that basically means that you more than likely have been probably like dreaming about them, is what I'm hearing. Like some of you have been dreaming of them. Some of you have just simply been like, you've been feeling their presence a lot more. This is giving me like aquatic, or not even just aquatic, but like aquarium vibes. They may be like an intuitive, and if they're alive, like if they're in flesh, right, then they're trying to they want to give you a message. They want to give you a message of help. And or you may be a mother yourself who's having trouble with like, you're just having trouble, like things feel very chaotic, and you're wanting things to go back to normal. I just heard like growing pains. Sometimes I do take the liniment card literal, the liniment deck literal, and the reason why, I've learned a really hard lesson. I've learned like a really hard lesson in terms of like following my intuition and taking like what I'm seeing at times very literally when it comes to the liniment. And I say that because I don't want this to sound scary, but I'm going to have a very personal moment with you. I was able to predict 3 deaths using the liniment deck, and each and every time I predicted a death, that was after I shuffled the cards really, really well and, you know, burn Palo Santo and cleanse the energy and all that stuff like that, where I still was able to predict 3 deaths with the deck. So whenever I see something in the liniment, I've learned that when I'm called to take it seriously, then I need to take it seriously. This literally feels like this is dealing with a child. Like, this is literally dealing with a child. Like, you could be someone who's overwhelmed with your children at home, and or you could be someone that is this is something that's coming up maybe from your childhood, but it's definitely, I'm hearing like the word memory. So it could be a memory. I also am feeling like this child here is just, they're learning something, and it's like they're trying to figure something out, or this could be your inner child figuring something out, but this is bringing me to a child. Like, they're trying, like someone is trying to find their way. Someone is trying to understand something. Like, they're trying, but they're having a hard time because things feel so chaotic. Someone, or this mother figure, is, for some of you, is speaking directly to your inner child. And for others of you, you are the mother speaking to your child. You're trying to find the balance between everything. And then there seems to be like this, I don't know why, but it feels just, it feels daunting. Like someone feels very daunted right now. They feel like, they feel overworked. They feel tired. I'm hearing like the word relaxation. They're trying to learn how to relax, but they're having trouble relaxing. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups here. What card is this that jumped out? We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. I just heard the word dreaming of something. Like someone is like dreaming of something. I'm not liking the lighting in this video, but I'm just gonna have to fix it. Let me see if this helps. You guys, I'm sorry about the lighting. I know it kind of sucks. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, this is about the best as I can get it right now, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry about the lighting. But anyway, so basically, I just heard that someone's like dreaming of something. Like they want like the perfect like family life. Like they want the perfect home. Like they want the perfect. I don't know why this is bringing me to the home space. Like they're wanting something, they're just wanting something more or better. Like they just feel like it's not going well. Spirit, please speak more to me about this. What else is happening here? I need more clarity. I need more information. They're wanting you to slow down. They are wanting you to slow down because there's something that someone could be missing. The way that this energy is coming to you, you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, so there is hope here. They're coming to you. Oh my goodness, speaking of like the child, you have the Page of Cups here as well in reverse. That's, yeah, the Page of Cups here is in reverse. This is making me feel like someone is just like wanting something better. Like they're just having a hard time. And it's so interesting because all I want to do is just simply be quiet. Like the energies are like not fully here. Like I'm feeling, I keep feeling hopeless. Like, right? Like I feel like someone could possibly feel hopeless, but also someone needs to slow down because they feel overworked. Like they feel overworked. They feel really tired. They feel confusion. And it's because they have they know what they want. And really what they want is like peace, happiness, and calmness. With the Temperance card here, I feel like the balance comes from, it's not just about you sitting, but it's about returning to the very thing that you feel the most hopeful about? Like, what is it that you feel the most hopeful about? What is it that drive, like, what drives you? Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I don't know why I'm feeling to say that. Like, that's just what it feels like. Spirit, can you please speak more to me? That there's something going on with this pile that, okay, you have the Chariot here. Okay, your cards are just, okay, you guys. Okay. Someone is not happy about something. You have the Magician in reverse this time. You have the Judgment card. You have the Queen of Swords. Let's turn these over to see what's happening. You have the Spark card. You have the Commitment. Here it is. It's uncertainty. That's what it is. You have activation. You have recognition. And you also have inner knowing. Someone here needs reassurance. And I'm going to just simply go with what I feel, okay? Sometimes when I pull cards, I pick up the messages obviously from the cards, yes, but sometimes things come through and they're not in the card. It's the card itself, right? That's just simply how my intuition works. I'm feeling that this mother figure or this mother energy is wanting you to, or you may be called to, go back to the very thing that makes you feel the most hopeful, as we stated. And I feel like I'm hearing like the word passion, but it's like this very thing that sparks you up, that lights up your inner child. Return back to that. Because there's someone that is wanting to more out of life than what they're getting. You may be coming from pile number 2. You may feel like all you want to do is just continue to move forward. All you want to do is to know and be recognized and know that you're doing something right, that you're doing something well. This mother figure is seeing you. Like, they see what you're doing. They know that you're trying your best. They know that you're giving everything that you can. They know that things are uncertain, but what they want you to do is they want you to keep going. Like, this feels like an encouraging message. Now we're on the groove here. They know that there were certain moments in your life where you felt unhappy, where you did not feel full, where you didn't feel full. They know that there was a moment in time or several moments in time where you gave more to yourself. Also, this mother figure is saying that they are apologizing to you. They're saying, I'm sorry for not giving you more, because now you're seeing it in your relationship. This mother figure is saying that they wish that they could have given you more. And they didn't, because they themselves were not tapped fully into their inner knowing. But now that they're on the other side of whatever this is, it could be literally them in the spiritual realm, or it could be them on like a different part of life where they're realizing and they're understanding that they could have been more committed to you. And they want you to understand that as long as you are committed to the very things that you love, that it will prosper and it will grow and it will expand. Even when things are uncertain, even when you feel within yourself that things are uncertain, what they want to do is they want to give you the love right now that you've never received from them. And or you right now are in a space in your life where you're learning how to mother or be this divine feminine energy for your children, for yourself, for your inner child. Right? There's someone here that is wanting to receive. Someone's child is like looking for like a lot of attention. But the reason why they're looking for a lot of attention is because they're missing something that they themselves don't know what they're missing. And so they're looking to you to be the guide that shares with them what they're missing. This uncertainty card here makes me feel like it's not even really just about uncertainty. It's the lack of clarity. It's just simply, it's the lack of clarity. It's uncertain. It's like, I don't know like what to do. Like, I don't know what's going on here. And this is where you sit and you calm yourself and you sit in meditation. You sit with your energy so that you can tap into your inner knowing. And then that's when you start, and that's when you can get the ball rolling. I just heard the word like spoken word. This energy is wanting you to slow down, and this energy is wanting you to really, it's deeper than having faith. Like it's deeper than that. It's being so in tune with you, so in tune with this divine feminine energy that you become one with the water. Like you become, like, I don't know why I'm hearing like you become one with water. This spark card and this commitment means that there's a realigning that is happening right now, and they recognize you and they see you, like they're watching you, like they're literally sitting in the background watching you. They recognize your efforts. They see what you're doing. They recognize your energy. They know. And they also know that if you continue going and you continue to not only believe in yourself, but to stay committed to the path, to keep the faith, is what I'm hearing, like keep the faith, then something is going to be activated. Something, I'm hearing like something about like a Christmas tree. I don't know. There's something about a Christmas tree that could be very symbolic for somebody. It's like, remember the gift. Like, remember the gift. That's funny that that's coming through. This Carter activation, it's so interesting that it's bringing me to a Christmas tree. It's time for a deep dive. You probably have been dreaming about them a lot more recently. Or you may be a Virgo, or like a Virgo rising or a Virgo moon that's coming through with this Hermit card here. And also see where your Chiron sits. There's something about like where your Chiron sits where they're highlighting that, or they're wanting you to highlight that, because whatever that wound is, it's a part of that is your inner child. For some of you, it's not your inner child, but for others of you, it very well is. It's like this wound, whatever it is, it's pointing directly to your inner child. I'm feeling like footsteps. I'm feeling like footsteps, but like there's also like this ongoing like watcher. Like they watch you. Like they're not in like a creepy way, but they watch you and they wait for you to say, I need your help. Like they're waiting for you to call out to them. This feels like somebody's ancestor. Your mother may have passed on. I just heard that, or it could be someone's daughter who was a mother. Like it depends on who it is. Like this was a mother figure. This mother has passed on, and they're wanting to say, I see you. I recognize you. I want to give you love, and know that no matter what, that if you call my name, I will be there. If you call out to me, I will be there. You can trust that I will be there. I watch you. I'm with you. I just heard that they turned the stove on to let you know that they're there, or you may feel heat coming from the stove. This person may have been like a Cancer, or I'm hearing like a Cancer or an Aquarius. Like they have like strong Aquarian energy. Like if you look at their chart or their natal chart, they may have had this kind of energy. They may have also come to someone that you know that is dear to you in their dreams to communicate with you. Like it just depends, but they will not stop communicating because they love you and they want the best for you. And they know that as long as you continue on with whatever you're doing, that eventually, again, you're gonna end up expanding. Like I can't help but feel that. Keep showing up for it. Speaking of expansion here, you have the Six of Wands and you also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is making me feel like this is someone where they're learning a lot about life, but they're also being called right now to slow down and to pour this energy back into themselves. This mother is giving you a gift. You are being gifted something by this mother. I just heard in meditation, oh my goodness, you guys are not going to believe what is at the bottom of this deck that I just saw. Remember that we were talking about that? It's going to prosper, it's going to expand. Look at that. This is family. This is family. Like you have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is security. That is definitely security. Oh my goodness. Stop it. We have the Sun card. There's some type of light that is being given to you. I know there's a lot of cards on here, you all. Just bear with me. There's a lot of beautiful energy and gifts that is to be given to this pile. I can't help but feel that you may want to reach out to your ancestor. If you have not been giving them offerings, you might want to start back. And they say that because of the history that y'all have, even if you weren't to give them an offering, if you were to just simply go to them and ask, they will still provide. Because they know where y'all stand and they know what they could have done better. And they know this is not going to resonate with everybody. And I value and I honor and I'm here for that, right? I do want to say that they do want to help you. This ancestor is saying, I want to help you. I'm hearing that they want to give you gold. Like they want to show you where their gold is. And they're saying something about land. Ask about the land. Ask about it. I'm hearing like something about like a record. Like ask about the land record it could be. I'm hearing like the word Mississippi. I'm hearing the word Douglas. Mississippi and Douglas. I don't know if that rings a bell to anybody. Anyway, there's a spark. I feel like once you get the adequate amount of rest that you do need, right? I do feel like you can be more clear on what you're wanting to commit to. And when you do commit with that, I feel like that's when it will be activated, and that's when it'll start to come through. Whatever blessing that you're wanting to come through will come through, or blessing, or however you say it, whether it be blessing as if you feel nothing but pure bliss, or blessing, you know, pick one. I just heard that someone is like very meticulous with words. They're very meticulous with words, so they're very careful with how they say things, and you know, when they say it, why they say it. Spirit, is there anything else that you want to give to? Oh, you have the letter card here. And you also have, oh my goodness, you have the birds. These birds are more like, these birds give wisdom. They give, the way that they give wisdom is like through, they may have like wrote something down. That's so funny that we talked about land records, and here we have a letter here. I feel, oh my goodness, and you also have the tree. Okay, this is definitely dealing with like family lineage. There's like, I just heard like a will. Like there's something about like a will. I just heard like someone like being like, someone's like calling someone like home. This, yeah, there's something about someone being called home. Not like someone is like dying. Like, not like you're dying. Like, I don't wish that for you, right? Like, I definitely don't wish that for you at all. Not until it's, you know, not until spirit speaks, but that's not what I'm saying. This is an elder. Okay, so this is an elder that will pass on. You want to write down, okay, I'm hearing to write down the knowledge they give you before they pass on. Because whatever knowledge that they give you is going to help you build your family. You might want to get with them and start, you know, getting into the wisdom that they have to give you. Start talking to them. Write these things down. Show up. But anyway, I hope that this reading did make sense. I love you guys so much. I really hope that it was clear enough. I hope that it was clear enough. Thank you all for listening and tuning into this message. If you guys need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at CassandraTurner.com. And also, if you wish to, you can follow along with me on Instagram over at Magical Eden. Thank you so much for spending time. I know that this was an abrupt ending, and I didn't mean for it to end so abruptly, but that definitely is my time. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next video.